The citizens need to know that the board is still here.
Right now, the here for Jeswa Robo Anabakari is simply waiting. After nearly 3 months of shutdown due to COVID-19, the chair of Dallas's Community Police Oversight Board wants the 15-member panel meeting again. Via conference call Wednesday, public speakers urged City Manager T.C. Broadnax to change the city order and allow advisory boards to start meeting again.
My position is, and I've asked him to consider doing that because I think it's a good idea.
Even though this board is considered advisory, this is a very unique board. I mean, policing doesn't stop during a pandemic, right? And in fact, things are happening.
Tanya McClary started in Dallas in late February as the director of the newly formed Office of Community Police Oversight. The position was created after more than 2 years of negotiations between Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall, community activists, and police associations. McClary says her office hasn't closed, taking complaints from citizens on interactions with police, but you can't do it alone.
Even though my office has been functioning the entire time, we were meant to be a team, and so we need both parts of this team functioning.
Which means the board needs to start meeting again. Inabakari says if Broadnax makes the change, the Community Police Oversight Board could meet online as soon as next week.
The citizens need to know that there is still a window of transparency open into the Dallas Police Department.
In Dallas, I'm David Goins.